Gragas. So I held my breath for a second. I was like, is there a Cassante jungle tech? Now, I have reasons. Sion jungle has been being played in the LCK and stuff like
Anything
this.
for the flex pick.
Anything for the flex.
He's flash and Bo is on the way bottom side. Should spot him in a second here, but Bo, I believe, wins out on the 1v1 as long as he gets away from the body slam, has the red buff as well, so just chasing Elyoyo away to keep this bot lane isolated.
Dive them, they're only level 2. No
Dashing in, upset, big damage on the Carzzy, first blood, going over to support. Bo now fishing for a bit of a follow-up, red buff ticking, barrel thrown down, bit of healing, bit of damage reduction for Elyoyo will get him out.
Oh, kill the cats, Operation Kill the Yuumi is a go. How much of a wave do they have? There's only 2 range creeps, but another one's coming in. He's gonna run for his life.
No, poor Hylissang on the top side.
What's happening?
Chasey! We're gonna get the one for Hylissang.
Kill the cat.
The cat's still standing. Oh, animal v animal. Lamb and Wolf coming out on top.
Photon just walks into a Q3. No, dashes away.
No,
he's fine here.
Walks in.
Bo's maybe dead.
He just gets autoed. Okay.
Bo. Ooh. Yo-Yo just flashed on Bo, but I think he's out.
That was calculated, but he's bad at math. Bo.
He's not out.
Dead.
The kick. Is it fire kick?
Ultra mega
upset.
fire kick. Upset now getting frisky. What is he doing?
He got one shot.
Bo now going to go in. Is he trying to get a mark? But the Gragas is marked. That was
a note. Yeah, again, you just talked about the item changes. I think a lot of viewers might be a bit surprised in the late game.
Hold on a second.
Bo
getting aggressive. Perks now flash up. Follow, but Carzzy quick on the trigger, able to flash out to safety for now. But Hylissang has abandoned him and said, okay, bro, you're dead. But Perks has to be careful about walking forward. If they keep walking into this tower, not going to matter. Perks grabbing a quick kill there, and Vitality again. Bot side dominance, the name of the game. Upset just continuing to farm.
And they should be able to cover this bot dive because the mid jungle's playing together, whereas Vitality's mid jungle is very split up.
Perks has to be careful here. The dash forward onto Elyoyo going in, holding the charm. Charm going a little bit wide, anticipating a flash that was not there. It would seem the pushback now coming through. The Ultra Mega Fire Kick will connect, but Perks not able to follow up there. So overall, Mad Lions walk in at the early game that Vitality wanted.
Yeah, a bit surprised. Carzzy has Storm Razor as well. It's nerfed on this patch. Most ADs are just rushing Gale Force, but going for the Storm Razor, which is more of a 13-10 item. But here we are. There's the Herald. Going to crack open top tower. Photon has flash. Bo's around.
Photon going in, just trying to delete this one. Get out of this one. Big damage coming in from Photon. Now looking to turn it back with Bo. Chasey trying to fire back. Unstoppable now. But the Kindred ult coming in, buying him a bit more time. And surely there's no way he walks away from this one with a kill. But Chasey might escape with his life. Dashing out to safety. Clean play from the Mad Lions top laner, but an excellent punish from Vitality. Their ultis out in lane outside of a big fight. It just limits their impact so heavily. Carzzy and Chasey shredding.
Vitality going to be a bit too late here.
Trying to play through the bottom side of the map, getting sped up now by the Shurelias. Objective taken, Mad Lions, so they want the fight.
So here's the attempt at the kill so they can start playing to accelerate the game.
Has to be careful not to play around the wall and give Chasey an out on this one. Dash out to safety. Chasey very squishy. He did not opt for the option for MR here. The AD, though, had been mitigated and now going in looking to turn. Chasey is still alive! Cassante getting out once again. Photon now looking for the healing. Just barely tickling him, but it's enough to keep him standing. And it's a double for Elyoyo.
The play on paper was correct. Isn't it? 2 of them jump over the pits, then they try to kind of collapse and sandwich Mad Lions, but as long as they stay together, they should be all right. Perks gets pushed like he's going to smartly save it, and now is when Vitality can start to fight back gold. Not the worst focus. Ardent Sensor. They just got 2 item spikes on everyone now, Vitality.
Carzzy walking forward. Perks now stepping in. The healing now coming out is big. Carzzy still standing tall, but Bo leaping into the backside to try to take Carzzy down. He'll be able to do so. Elyoyo burning. Elyoyo blinking. They're trying to make it up safety, but Chasey bringing Bo back under the tower. Elyoyo going in for the fishing for the follow-up, but Bo will make it out in the last possible second. Photon on the backside. Pushed back. Delivered under the tower, and a double kill for Chasey.
They tried to make magic happen, but Vitality end up so far. Gets the Cassante. Blind picks into the Gwen. Solo kill. And he's taking over these fights.
Yep, and even if he loses out a little bit in the 1v1, which might not even be the case anymore, still doing so much more in the team fights as Bo.
They have to force again.
Starting to threaten more.
Yeah, Perks was thinking about it. I think he realized they didn't have to keep going.
So much pressure again on Vitality. Now that they're at the deficit, they have to find an advantage. Carzzy stepping forward, good guns for a fight. Charm landing under the jungler. Elyoyo going golden. Surely Vitality can find their avenue now, but Elyoyo leaping up safety. The shutdown now coming through for Perks. It's big. Bo continuing to poke. The cozy campfire keeping him topped up as they back away. That Ardent doing so much work, and Perks again fishing. He's gonna find them 2 in a row for Perks, but can they get the job done? Chasey, no. They can't finish it. Bo needs to survive if they want to take an objective, but Carzzy!
Oh, this game
forcing in, and Niski with the alley-oop to find another. The shutdown is huge. Carzzy ready to swap guns, ready to onslaught forward as he needs to. Getting sped up, continuing to go forward. Upset in trouble now. Kaiser in trouble, but Mad Lions will back away. Happy to try and settle for the Infernal. 4 seconds until the Soul will spawn.
Then Niski slam dunks. Nice flash ultimate. Seals the deal. There's the Soul for Mad Lions. And now they can start. Vitality, you have TB.
They have Infernal. You can't go into the Azir. Oh no, this is so risky. But they're going to try to force. Niski has to go back into the pit. Maybe they can get something done. Can they steal away the objective? They're desperate to try to take it, but Niski makes sure that it will still stand. Bo not quite able to hit it on the Lamb's Rest, but he's just a little bit too late now. He will get slaughtered by the side of Mad Lions. Carzzy now on the chase. Huge damage coming in from the Aphelios, but Mad Lions just going to grab the Soul and the Baron at the end of the play.
Ooh, for a moment there, I thought Chasey was taking Bo into the Baron pit, but they secure it. Kindred ult maybe backfired because Perkz committed a full engage with the Everfrost, managed to land it on a key target, but I think they lived through the Kindred ult. We'll have to see it again a bit later on, but regardless, Mad Lions with the numbers advantage, the siege is coming in. Perkz
now caught out, damage going forward, Perkz taken down. Mad Lions, this should just be a victory lap. They'll be able to break open the base with ease, upset Kaiser and Photon, still standing, Bo and 12, but Carzzy does not care. Oh my god, I have never seen a single person care less than Carzzy cares at this very moment. They do not have the damage.
This flashbacks to Broken Blade Olaf for a second there, just run them through the tier 3.
Yumi Aphelios, baby, I was wrong. I love every part of it except for the Yumi. Let's go. Aphelios, again, does not care. Does not give a hoot.
First it down. The Kindred didn't really get into the pits. There was maybe a frame where Bo could have stolen it, but seemed under control. Photon, 2 levels down. Infernal Soul, Cassante.
Knock back. Good damage. Photon trying to heal up as quickly as he can, but Chasey just dancing on him.
Slam dunk, and now Chasey has TP. Photon's dead. And now they can siege onto this bot tier 3. The wave in top lane very far away. You can see this on Mad Lions' side of the map, so they need to play on this wave.
What is there for them to do? Again, short range, so it takes a lot for them to even approach this cannon creep. Well, it's getting TP2 though. It's not auto-attacking. Charm landing on Chasey. Protect the President. The President is this cannon minion.
The President's Yumi.
Wow!
As long as Hylissang's on top of someone, I don't think anyone's dying. Mikhail's,
Carzzy again, stepping forward. Unconcerned.
Is he going to toss out the ults with the root, or is he going to go for the blue gun splash? He's going to hit the towers for now. Vitality.
Mad Lions are slowly winning the game here, and Carzzy again just going to leap in the knockback. Bo now caught out. Will just barely be able to survive here, but Mad Lions debating, do they PvE and hit the Nexus, or do they PvP and try to improve those KDAs? It's a commanding first game from Mad Lions. No avenue of attack. They're going to get scooped back, and Carzzy's just going to end it. Excellent start to the season for the Mad Lions.
Really under control, or Yumi or something. But anyway, yeah, Heretics team fight and SK team fight with the Kha'Zix Yumi. So let's see if the Kha'Zix Yumi can cook something up. At least they have a little bit more CC than Vitality at the
More
moment.
CC. This is going to be a tough landing phase for Evie. He might need to back and TP early.
Yeah. But Scions are used to that.
Getting aggressive again. This is the level 2 we saw in the previous game. Doss!
What
are you doing?
He died! He died! Hey, he died!
What?
Tools though.
Mark, you can't just keep saying weird stuff and then bringing us back on the screen.
I have to just
the people are
pretend
going to notice eventually.
Oh, here comes the bot dive. Can they dive this?
Essentially in trouble here. Dash back, Ignite now ticking. That's so much healing now. Mitigated, but Exekick still standing for now. Dodge still standing. Minions not going to hit him.
Get him, Yumi.
Going in, fishing for it. Oh, like Messi. He finds the goal. It's with his hands, not with kicking the ball, but he makes it work.
Looks like they should be able to pick this one up.
Really just trying to mitigate Yankees' ability to farm his early jungler. Surta's waiting off to the side, just going to try to one-shot this Wukong. Ignited now running for his life, but there's Exekick. Clean pick, but it's jungler for jungler trades thus far. And now Exekick is in no man land. Scooped back. Doss now running to safety. With Stein and Cat working together.
The Wukong and the Wukong trying to start objectives. We saw Jankos try and start Dragon earlier, went for the bot dive instead, get his team ahead as much as we can to help him level up. No Everfrost for Surtus just yet either. Flacket's flashes up in 4 seconds. Jankos is face checking on the ping.
Has to be careful. The charm goes in. Boom! Huge damage coming out. Jankos doesn't have a chance to run away into the clone. Surtus now on the chase. He'll just barely able to make it. Oh, the coziest campfire you've ever seen! An Exekick desperate to get the kill back, but just is delivered into the waiting arms of the Heretics. Evie now moving around on the backside. Marcoon going invisible, but Evie's just waiting right here, trying to finish the job. Slowly but surely walking forward. He isolates himself, but now it's just Doss standing. Irrelevant on the top side. The Cat knocked up. The Cat knocked out and knocks down. The Sand Soldiers will finish the job.
Performance that we lacked from VTO and XL, you know, he just looked disjointed with the team. The lane phases are okay at times, but he never with any flash onto Flacket, so we'll wait and see. But he will be able to get this top tower.
Yep. Has built himself.
But yeah, they managed to cross-map something. Helps, but Heretics will stack dragons. What's the soul is the question. If it's a Hextech soul, that is going to sting. It's Cloud. Shout out to Elskig.
Our boy Atlas holding it down.
Always channeling the Cloud soul somewhere in the world. And now Flacket and VTO trying to siege onto this mid tower as Surtus is catching top. That's their win.
Very successfully sieging onto this mid tower. VTO hasn't made it back quite yet. Bulb not quite there. Flash out to safety.
Doesn't want to give over that shutdown. Down goes the tower. They can put the Azir passive up as well if they want to. They're solo laners too.
All right. Trying to force something here in the mid lane.
Okay.
Will at least Kha'Zix to one-shot somebody. That's my theory.
That Kha'Zix is really far behind though. Dash forwards, keep it behind.
Huge damage. The culling now coming out. The TP from behind is going to be big as Evie just tries to make sure that Exekick has no room to maneuver with. And immediately going to go for the CC, the double knockup, but now he can just leap over the wall. Again, the CC still coming in. Exekick doesn't even get the chance. Doss taken out too.
It's a VTO from XL.
And again,
10th both times.
Now
Irrelevant has a good position off the side. Flacket, no flash.
ultimate could be big. That's the ulti coming in. Irrelevant on the backside. The cast, where is it going to go? Holding on to it for a decent amount of time. It's not going to have a huge effect. Yenko's creating so much space for the backline. Exekick unable to follow up thus far. Looking for his Zeri moment, but he can't have it quite yet.
VTO has flash.
VTO on the backside. How many more scoops are we going to see today? Sliding. Won't glide.
Soldiers and VTO didn't have any chase potential left. So flash use for barrier. Have to use the ult to disengage. And you can see should be indeed. So top tower is going to go down. VTO level 14 now, getting closer and closer to level 15. Flacket's dashing forwards for it. SK going to lose his tower. Can't even answer. They'll put the Azir passive down as well. So that cat and mouse, smoke and mirrors, Heretics win out. They're going to keep going as well.
Are able to take away the crown passive at least. Maybe can try to burst through VTO's health bar. Marcoon W evolves second, and now Surge's Vision Guard engage is going to connect onto two. Marcoon, though, immediately locked down and almost immediately take it out. They can retreat now to the tower, but Yenko's out of the fight. Surge's needs to keep this one going. VTO now in trouble. Surge's having an absolute tear of a fight. Shutdown coming through.
Heretics, no ultimates to work with either other than Evi's. Larsa's a bit split, but he can get vision. How much damage can Flacket do?
Ebby gonna get chunked out. Irrelevant just going in onto Flacket immediately. The carry is deleted, and it should be an easy fight pickup for the side of SK, but can they take the Baron?
Oh, they're gonna go for it again. VTO has TP in 10 seconds. They can't do this, Baron. They have to back. They're all turn here.
But taking a bit of damage.
Knock-up. It's gonna come from Baron. This is slowing them down so much.
Knock back is gonna hit. Ebby now gonna be in trouble just trying to burn through this top laner. Sion ult won't even connect. They can just walk away, be happy with a single pick. Ebby out of the fight, and the Baron has been denied. Team Heretics, no opportunity to continue that one as they forced to concede it here. Good use of their mid lane prio. Good chunk out onto Certus. They are able to take Soul for themselves out to safety. Will survive, but that's so many resources burned again, just trying to get something done. We'll break down the mid lane tier 2. Exekick continuing to step forward. Exekick so damn strong, and SK are determined to kill that top laner. The cleanse will not be enough. That's the million ultimate down. Yanko's on the backside. Irrelevant now needs to make it up to safety. The second knockup now coming through. They'll trade top laner for top laner, but Exekick is still going. Name on in winter. This was the combo, the first game where they really showed off that. Marcoon caught!
Big.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Big pick for Heretics. That's a 4v5. That's a Baron. That's a no jungler on the enemy team.
They're taking a lot of time to get through this objective.
VTO
now fishing, but it's not going to connect. He's in the waiting arms of Exekick. Yanko's now going in, but Exekick's untouched. Keep your eyes on that Zeri. We might just have a certified Zeri moment. The calling coming out. Won't quite finish the job, but Exekick's still throwing down so much damage. They both go golden. Oh, that's horrible timing. Exekick versus the world, and baby, Exekick wins those.
Triple kill over to the Zeri. That's going to be a Baron for SK. 700 gold shutdown. Baron to SK. Elder in 3 minutes. Zeri when they were so far ahead with kills in the Lucian. Now, the Zeri's
it was a
even
3K gold lead.
Yeah. Campfire if he wants to top himself off. Mid tier 2's gone. Exekick and SK starting up this Elder.
Trying to keep Jankos out of the pit. They need to take Jankos out, or this could be a 50-50, but they're not burning through the objective now. Their focus is on killing Jankos. Exekick, will he go over the wall? Irrelevant still making it out. No, Flacket able to grab that kill.
It's big for Heretics. That's a 4v5. Irrelevant's down. That's a lot of frontline for Exekick to work with, but he still has the ultimate. Flashes up in about 30 seconds. Certus off to the side. In vision though, they see him.
Side. Still gonna go forward. Big charm connected on to Mercy, but immediately he's gonna
Zeri.
Exekick versus the world. Just keep saying Zeri's name. She has to find the angle. It's Flacket looking for an opportunity on the backside. Flacket on the rampage. Flacket who wants to try and turn it, but she might be too damn.
She might die.
They find the killed him. Zeri is down. I repeat, Zeri is down.
Get out of that last part of the CC. SK fought so valiantly. 20 seconds. Marcoon can't hold this. Irrelevant has ult though. Maybe he can try and slow this wave down. Are they gonna have to kill Zeri twice? I don't think they want to kill Zeri twice.
Big. Minion wave is gone. Irrelevant deleting the whole thing. There's one single minion. Marcoon will take it.
They're gonna have to kill Zeri twice.
It's enough power.
It's gone, I think, actually.
This is big.
It's gone.
Marcoon isolated. Objective down. Elder in their back pocket. Can they force the fight now? SK need to get away from this one. They're trying to burn through Evie. Evie ticking, but he'll still stay.
Exekick's gone in. What is the Zeri doing?
You're strong, but you're not that strong.
They killed the Zeri again, Drinkles.
But that's all it takes.
And can they end off that? 40 seconds, they have a mid-wave, Elder Dragon, Yankos is maybe dead.
What is he doing?
Is he dead?
Absolutely.
He's not dead.
What?
Sion's
How do people keep living?
Sion's going for the Nexus, Emmy's done. Emmy's done. Get him out of this game.
Team Heretics are finally going to end the game. It took killing Zeri 6 times. It took so much. It took so many members living with almost no health. Marcoon still standing. They don't have a wave for a second. Maybe they can buy more time. Flacken in trouble. Oh my god, Certus!
Can he get them?
Flacken hit the Nexus!
Flacken!
Flacken hit the Nexus!
Yo, Zeri's in 5 seconds! Zeri's in 5 seconds! Flacken!
Hit the Nexus! What are you doing?
Flacken's gonna die!
Oh my god!
Flacken's gonna die!
What?
Why did he hit the Nexus? Why did he hit the Nexus? I don't get it! I don't get it! I don't get it! He could have ended the game!
All that matters, it's a 9-game regular season. You need these wins.
Relevant?
Going out of the wall.
Relevant, no flash.
Might be forced to do anything he possibly can. X-Kick waiting, but that's just going to be the top laner gone.
Gragas is dead. There's an open Nexus. It's a 5v4.
Surely the game ends here.
Exit kick.
Calling.
Exit kick.
Running away.
Exit kick.
Body block the side. Now coming in this fall. They kill him. Zeri will die. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to hit the Nexus this time around.
Surely they're gonna do it now, Heretics. 3rd time's the charm. The late game Zeri falls.
SK were holding on to a miracle, but the miracle has faded away. It was sloppy, but Heretics are finally gonna pick up.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, a dub is a dub. Team Heretics find their first win this season.
Both sides, Jarvan, Ahri versus Annie Wukong. You have to give the advantage in the early game to this Annie Wukong just because of that immediate CC, but that doesn't mean that there's no room for outplay. On either side of the lane, and Abadago is basically forced underneath his tower, which made it much harder to get him unlocked on the map. Odoamne, though, a little bit overextended. Marang is looking. His E is on cooldown right now.
Odo goes to the mid and half, flashes away. Marang looking for the damage. The must standard flash forward. Marang secures first blood.
So the awkward position.
You means you can't really roam around by yourself. Larson waiting in the bush here, holding the charm. Lands it onto Limit. Comp and Advian up the way through the mid lane. Limit trying to dash away. Will get over the wall. The Cataclysm coming out as well as Larson dashes forward with the Spirit Rush. Limit flashes. Larson secures him with the Foxfire and gets another Spirit Rush charge as Abadage starts to fall low. No mana on the Annie means that he will fall. And Koi absolutely ripped through the fight.
Koi, though, they're still going to be able to secure the dragon. They will have to invest their TP. Peach looking for an all-in.
Larson can Spirit Rush away. Peach flashes forward with the charm. Hard to gank.
Yeah, you can see nice wave clear from Shigenda.
Odo looking for the Gnar, misses it. The sun comes out though, and Shigenda flashes away and survives for the moment.
No.
Peach slowed as well.
Oh.
Peach will fall, you just don't dive. Gragas, just don't do it. The whirling death is a whirling whiff as well.
Oh, Shigenda, he just makes fun of XL. He played that about as well as he could have. Clears out the wave, is able to sidestep all the major damage threats. They engage on the mid.
Comp, going to use the cleanse early there. Final chapter as well, popped by Advian. I will just bring it much more about these Rift-held fights and fights on the top side of the map. Imperial Mandate already complete for Advian. That Mythic and Enchanter like the Yuumi helps you out a ton. Rift-held charges in the top lane. The crowd goes mild as the tower does fall. Peach has been sitting out in the sun too long. Looks like he's gone a little bit rotten here as he's going to get chased away by Shigenda. TP in by Larson. Spirit Rush available. Peach is back in. Abadage gets a good double stun off. Peach goes in with a Cyclone. Abadage with a stopwatch as well. The Whirling Death coming down. And in the end, XL will get on the board. They knock Larson into the wall, but Abadage low as the rest of Koi begin to descend. And XL's life bars begin to descend as well. 7-1 now for Koi. A quick trip to South America for them as XL have only been able to get that kill on Patrick.
The TP from Odoamne to try and salvage what was a very awkward situation just results in another flank, just trying to zone away Limit, and he's doing some very good damage.
And that was without hitting the charm as well. Limit's already down to a 3rd HP there. Sure, going forward. EXO maybe looking for a re-engage. Marang from the side there. Patrick gets in. Marang already very low, and they're going to get a double kill. Koi just way too over-eager to step in. Shigenda forced away. Odoamne flashes Gnar into the wall. The double knockup into a double knockup. Larson dashes away with the Spirit Rush, but he's low, and Peach will chase him down. And what were Koi thinking?
Flawless game. Consistently punishing the mistakes of XL. find themselves on the receiving end.
As well for XL, all these towers still remain. Top lane tier 1 is their first target. They'll give over the third Drake for Koi. 2 clouds for them alongside that Chemtech, but the tier 1 will fall in the top lane. That's more gold into XL's pockets. They can look for the tier 2 as well with this Baroned up minion wave. It's only going to get bolstered.
More gold funneled into their carries and close this gap. Why? Extend this gap now.
Loud.
Yeah.
Instead, just burst damage. Shigenda takes away the blue here. Limit looking for the Shirelia. Shigenda has the Everfrost. Peach gets the knock up, but in all honesty, do you want to dive? Greg, it's good stopwatch, flash, quickness. They're getting down with it. Wow! As Shigenda will fall to Odoamne. They got down with the quickness there, Betty.
That they did, but Limit had to commit a lot. Limit used Flash and Ultimate. With the Dragon spawning in a minute and a half, that is a very powerful engage that XL now don't have. Remember that the bot lane of Koi have everything up.
Limit's going to dash away the stun onto Malrang, though. He pops a stopwatch at the end, doing what he can. A good route, but it's only onto Peach's clone. Patrick dashing away, but he's shut down. Malrang low, EQ's forward once again. Limit trying to get the knock up. Abadage doesn't have the damage to work his way through the Jarvan. Dash away from Limit.
Gamble, Larson over the wall.
Limit has the quickness. Larson trying to get in there. Charm just short. Wallop short as well from Odoamne. Malrang gets onto Peach on the back line. That Baron down to 2,000. Engaged down towards the bottom side as they try and get onto Comp. He dashes away, but he's stunned against the wall. The Baron secured. Malrang gets it, but already Comp has fallen, as has Advien. XL trying to clean up the fight afterwards. They've already taken 3 Barons away from Koi. 2 will escape.
And XL will, at the very least, secure themselves Soul.
In fact, they'll just get a Dragon Betty. It's only their second of the game, so couldn't find one of their snap engages.
Once again, good awareness from Koi. They keep the pressure up in mid. They spot out the potential flank from Peach on the blue buff. Odoamne getting a good trade onto Shigenda. Limit commits the ult.
That's the flash forward as well. Shigenda does have the ultimate, has the stopwatch as well, but might just be buying time for the rest of his team. They're pushing in the bot lane. That tower will fall. And in the end, it's a turret for Koi in exchange for Shigenda's life.
It's become a very messy game.
Let's try and track Malrang. Maybe looking to see if Larson had overstepped. Comp running down towards this bottom lane though, and Odoamne maybe a little bit too far forward as Comp starts to open up. Odoamne down to half HP, but that Nah is shut down, and Advien takes the kill. A huge shutdown there, 800 gold. Going into the pockets of the Yuumi, who already has her full build because she's got Echoes of Helia and Imperial Mandate. Cataclysm now forward as Abadage flashes away. Limit dashes and dances and prances his way back towards safety as well.
They're committing to this though.
Spirit Rush, Abadage locked up, charmed up, and shut out of the fight. Koi find 2 quick kills.
Pick into pick. XL.
Wait, no, Limit, get out of the shot, man. There's a time for looking at Jordans, and there's a time to make sure you're not about to die. And this one is very much the second. Limit dashes away from it, but uses his ultimate for it.
Larson back to base. Will use his TP now to keep the minion alive. Give them more time to siege onto this tower. 2 still dead on XL. Means that Koi can easily do some damage in the base. And they'll walk away to safety to accommodate. See him now moving towards the bot side of the map, looking to try and get in from behind.
Dragon already down to 8,000 HP. Limit marked by Shigenda. He keeps him at bay. Peach going forward onto the Dragon. It would be Soul for Koi if they can get it. Only third of the game for XL. Odoamne. That Mega Gnar about to expire. They dash in, they dive in. Last able to dash away, but it's shut down in the end. The Dragon goes over to XL as well as Malrang tries to get onto the backline, but he's shut out of it. And now, even though Peach has fallen, XL have a numbers advantage for the next fight. Koi looking to see if anyone takes the greedy route, anyone takes the quick path back to mid. None do. XL will get the Drake. They'll get out with a man advantage, but Comp is trying to even out the score. Comp cleanses away the dash in from Limit. Patrick trying to flash out as well, but Comp has already taken them out. Comp with 2 more. As Koi now a player advantage for them as they push in fact, 2 players ahead. Odoamne, the last man standing, the last bastion of defense for XL.
Even when they're at a disadvantage in numbers, Koi are able to come out on top. Comp really clutching up alongside Shigenda. Odo doing what he can.
The cleanse away, though. The QSS from the Mercurial Scimitar is enough to stop the stun, to stop Odoamne in his tracks, and in the end, Koi almost threw it, but they will claim their first win of summer.
And G2 have a lot of early game options. In terms of scaling, I think that BDS do scale a little bit better, largely because of their abilities right now. They don't have, well, now they have information that Mickey is there.
Flash forward from the Rob. Nuke look for the stun as well. They lock him up. The Timbers comes down. And Lebrov takes first blood. That flash being burnt earlier on gave Lebrov free reign to engage. Still the gold lead for G2. Still in an okay position. Static Shiv first for Crowny here.
That way as well. Likely Wolves Grom into then the Herald top, or maybe they'll even look to drop it earlier.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just runs there immediately. The wave can be shoved in pretty quickly. Camps no flash. Nuke has one. Flashes forward. There's the Tibbers knockup coming out as well with the tidal wave. Trying to answer back in Camps. Knocks Sheo back into his team. Camps will fall to Lebrov. Sheo low down to 200 HP, but he's dashing, he's dodging, he's weaving his way away. And Nikki flashes forward. A bloodthirsty Nami is something we love to see. Twisted advance forward as well. Lebrov gets the knockup into Yank. Nuke with a stopwatch, but not really too much mana. And Nikki's looking for two. It's a double for each. A triple for Mickey! It's a fishy fish, and his dish is delicious as Mickey takes 3 in the mid lane.
Mickey with the triple kill on Nami. Crowny.
Give it to Mickey, give it to Mickey! Hansama, don't you dare steal this kill away! The Cullen finds it! And Mickey's Quadra is stolen by his AD carry!
Hansama with a great culling is able to convert that into a kill. And G2 will find 4
Adam's had
flash.
enough of this. It's sashimi for dinner. A huge shutdown. 600 gold for Adam.
I've never seen you this excited. What would have been a really great play from BDS. They're trying to punish the flashless Caps. Broken Blade has now found Crowny. No sums.
No sums, no ultimate, and nowhere to go for Crowny. Cold where he stands.
Mickey getting himself a triple kill. But I think what was crucial was Crowny dying back-to-back. Walks into
When you're playing with Illusion, because Mandate is just more AD carry power.
Oh, for sure.
Like the Rakan, Lebrov has 3 kills as well, but he's building Shurelians, which does give you move speed, does give you a little bit, but doesn't give you as much damage as that Mandate can do. Flash forward from Lebrov, though, as immediately as I talk about him, he shows just why power on Rakan can be so impactful. Another kill goes down.
in a deficit in the early game. They made a name for themselves when it came to good macro and team fighting.
Someone will force him immediately to get himself out.
No.
Like, nope, I'm good.
No, I'm not saying no. You
Engage Shale going forward, lands the stun onto Broken Blade. Adam chunked away by Caps. Broken Blade in the pit. Caps in kept at bay by Adam. Lebrov quickness onto the backline. He immediately goes in and Hansamo immediately goes down. Broken Blade dives in onto Crowny though, and that's 2 quick kills over G2. Adam trying to do everything he can. Shale trying to dodge away from Caps. Dashes back in with a heartbreaker, but a double over to Yike and Shale, the last man standing. Caught out by Caps. And
BDS. The top jungle duo for G2. They're able to decimate.
unless Crowny is there, and Adam can slap some things, Sheo can try and do the same, or chip away at them with their sword, back with those home guards. G2 though should be able to get the tier 2 here, no problem. Sheo dashing away. Lebrov Hex Flash. Drake down to 6,000 HP, and Lebrov chipped away by Caps, forced away as well, but with the Nature's Grass coming out, the Dragon resetting the tidal wave used, Crowny in the pit, and Yike will secure the Dragon. Crowny has to flash out, Broken Blade absolutely ripping BDS to shreds. Adam looking for some sort of small consolation prize, but even Mickey will not fall. Only
from BDS. Crowny's able to flash away to safety in the exchange. But he has to watch as his base begins to crumble.
Down to 3,500.
Yike is probably going to ult to try and zone them away.
Someone's going to ult with the Cullen. Nuke Shurelian out. Still 3,000 HP on this. The Sapling's doing quite a lot of work. Broken Blade can dash across the pit. Caps coming in. And Nuke forced away. No TP on him, remember.
There's the ult.
Nature's Grasp. Unstoppable force goes in. The root, the Heartbreaker. But Broken Blade secures the Baron in the midst of it all. Sheo forced away. The chase forward from Hansama and Caps. And you have to feel this is the icing on the cake for G2. Sheo's going to try and dodge away and does manage to escape as G2 realize a kill on the jungler doesn't really mean too much, but a top lane tier 2 can continue to accelerate their lead.
Yeah, they realized that it would have been a potential waste of time to run around trying to chase this Viego. Instead, their eyes are on the bigger prize of securing the game with the Baron buff.
I just saw Mickey has a Medjoice. 13
that he
stacks
does.
on it, yep.
Oh, he got those kills, man.
It's
He's
a
the carry now.
battlefish, man. These sharks have lasers on their foreheads.
That they do.
You have a lot of CC in your kit and slows as the Maokai stun's going to land here onto Broken Blade. He turns back onto Adam and he absolutely melts. All that extra magic damage coming to the fore for G2. Hansama dashing over the root, lands on 3. And BDS are routed in their base. A stun as well connects on Crowny. And only Sheo can stand and watch as G2 wipe away the third inhibitor. Yike on the front line, and he zaps some magic, pops a stopwatch, it's okay. As G2 start off with winning waves here in summer.
Like it's just such a powerful mid-game spiking team. It's very similar to what we saw from G2 in the last game. Very much about looking to try and unlock this.
One of these casters. And there they go, a little bit too greedy. Kobe flashes away, cleanses away, but the hook is a death sentence for him. That fleet footwork will top Humanoid up, and we talked a little bit about Excel earlier on, but Fnatic are in a good position to close in on Leader here. Another kill as Humanoid secures it.
To base, doesn't have TP, which means Leader's back out on the map already, and a collapse is real, but with this pushing wave, Astralis go for the play.
Flashes forward, Jimby with the play once again, already down to 150, but he manages to survive, and now Noah trying to open up with the Infernum Gravitum combination. Razzle dashes back, 1-1-3, flashes forward, the hook connects, Trimby solo, 1-1-3 will take him. The knockup coming out from Jonghyun as well, as that's 2 over to Astralis. Tibbers will chase.
Happen, and Astralis walk away with 2 kills. So great play by them. Get themselves a couple kills back on the board.
Through the ranks in the ERLs, as Humanoid dashes forward, get rid of that grab because there's a fight happening. Spectral Ball flash forward, Razzle steals away the soul of the Annie and steals away the stun as well. 1-1-3 with the Cyclone flash auto from Humanoid. Is it not unleashed? 10 minutes into the game. Oh, Jonghyun goes in, Flame misses, double charm, Razzle going to get away. Trimby the first target, Jonghyun takes him, Humanoid with a good chains. Razzle flashing in, going for the kill here, trying to take out Leader, who will fall, and now his soul possessed by the Razzle, but in the end he'll be shut down. Astralis looking for a full 5-man fight as Humanoid dashes away. Oscar in low, but he'll fight another day. As in the end, a 2-4-1 in favor of Astralis. Riptail
the fight. Noah is nowhere to be seen. He's still rotating up from the bot side. And I think the Fnatic, after losing
more Wing.
So this is the other annoying thing. You have attack speed on the block.
Yeah. Static Shiv has done about an equal amount of damage to enemy champions.
To be fair though, Humanoid is also quite fed, and he did get the item very early.
I'm not saying that Static Shiv is the only reason Humanoids win.
But it's strong.
It's very strong at the moment. It's Oscar winning caught out a little bit up towards his top side. Jonghyun can't quite get in range. Razzle now coming in from the side as well, as Jonghyun doesn't really have a disengage. They try and turn onto Razzle. The hook lands onto Kobe. There is Noah and Trimby start to open up. Razzle will fall. The Humanoid was able to get one in response. Oscar winning goes down as well. Noah, the Inferno Moonlight Vigil, 1-1-3, falling low. Another hook connects from Trimby, and Humanoid begins to open up alongside his new AD carry. Finn will fall in the end. You have to feel to Noah. Humanoid should chase 1-1-3 out, and in the end,
I think it's cool, man.
I'm never playing solo queue again.
I like it when mid laners get cool tech. AD carries, and that's something that LeBlanc never really used to be able to do without committing a WL. Yeah, no, Ludens is pretty common. Both lands.
1-1-3, chipped away at. Riftail Jews, Jonghyun gets the engage, double charm, only one knockup though as they look just to burn all the damage into that. LeBlanc, they'll take 1, they'll take 2. Oscar in balls as Kobe dashes away, gets away from Razzle, and that's the team fighting you've come to expect from Astralis. A triple for Finn, who's been absolutely on form. Jonghyun chased away by the Infernum Khalid from long range shot. And in the end, Astralis win out the fight.
Astralis keeping it competitive for us as they find another great engage. Jonghyun.
Humanoid dashing in. Jonghyun, no quickness on him. About 9 seconds before that one's back up. He's looking for a flank position here. Humanoid's going to clear out that ward. Dragon down to 6,000 HP. Noah still on the backline. Humanoid dashes forward. Distorts in. Shurelli is used. Oscar in and gets the knockup. There's the hook. The follow-up. Jonghyun trying to get onto the backline. Gets the quickness only onto a couple. And immediately he's roasted and rooted and taken out of the fight. The Dragon secured as well by Razzle and Fnatic. It's clean up crew for them. They are janitors and they are mopping the floor with Astralis' blood. Fnatic get a 5-0 ace and the Dragon to boot.
Fnatic.
Kobe.
Would you like a Static Shiv update?
In a second, because there is a little bit of a fight going on, but Razzle re-engaging, Spectral Maw coming out. Jonghyun tries to get us to the backline, but Noah still untouched. You just can't get close enough to him. He's building an arc, and Astralis have been left to the blood. Fnatic.
Of course, it's still a long split ahead of them, but to start off this strong against Astralis,
it's going to be difficult. No quickness, no Featherstorm. Humanoid Banshees cropped on him. They look to the engage. 1-1-3 going in, but Humanoid can just dash away and then flashes away as well. The TP invested by Astralis. Finn trying to get onto that backline, but immediately he's locked up. And Noah can just rain hell down upon Astralis. They tried to go to the stars, but in the end, everything came crashing down around them. Noah picks up a double to round it off alongside Razor getting a double of his own. He'll make it a full house, you have to feel. In the end, though, leader able to escape. No third kill for Razork, but a Nexus in Fnatic's eyes.
They tried to punish Humanoid. The mobility was too much. And in under 30 minutes, Fnatic are dominating Astralis.
Yeah, about 4 minutes under 30 minutes. That is quite a sizable chunk of time.
That it is.
4 minutes, a very long time in some situations, as Fnatic will be able to close out the game and pick up their first win of summer.
20